When you are working with Looking Glass, sometimes you want to find out where you can find information about a specific event type. And you don't know what that event type actually is. Looking Glass has a new feature now that can help you find it. Go to Help, Search Event and Attributes, and let's see, it says should you show the content, show all content. Let's see where we're going to find AppGar. What event type would I find AppGar under? So I hit go. It tells me I'm going to find it under Findings. There's something called Findings Text, but it's not really what I want. So I'm going to hit this button. It moves from the vertical to the horizontal, and it doesn't show all the detail. We have Finding Type, which is AppGar, which is exactly what I want. There are lab tests, which I don't care about. So what this is telling me is I have to look for an event type called Findings, and a condition that is a Findings type equal to AppGar. And now I'm going to take a look at what are the distributions of the AppGar score itself. We notice it is underscored. That means additional information is available to me by left-clicking on AppGar. And it gives you a notion of a lot of AppGar scores. You see it drops down to basically nothing here, probably because we've stopped running the analysis. But it's going from 2002 to 2016. I can move the bar here. And this will just show me between 2014 and 2016. Notice the total numeric is 181,527 AppGar scores. The minimum is a 0, the 5th percentile is at 7, the 10th percentile is at 8. Useful information. Give me a notion of how many AppGars there are. Similarly, if I want to be able to find out where am I going to find depression, type in depression, I hit go, and now we can see that depression actually shows up as the cause of death. We have a Findings Text again, but here we have Findings Type. So you have a Findings Event, and a Findings Type is depression, screening PHQ2 CMR. Click on that. This is the old CMR system, and this is where you would find the old information about depression screening in the outpatient system that predates EPIC. If we wanted to find blood pressure, let's say blood pressure. And here again, it is the Findings. It's the event type. And the Findings type is diastolic blood pressure or systolic blood pressure. A very useful tool in order to find the event types that we want to use in our building. Consider we wanted to find palliative care consults. We could type in the word consult. Hit go. We find the word consult appeared in an appointment date event that had an attribute of facility in which there was something called genetics perinatal consult. We also saw a Findings. The finding type, which is a consult from the pharmacy or a rehab consult. And here we have something called an order non-med start. It's an order with a condition, an order type equals to, and here are all the different consults. Addiction medicine, cardiac rehab, cardiology, CHF consult. Palliative care consult. So you now know that when you want to find out was there a palliative care consult, what you have to do is you have to create an event. The event is an order non-med start with a condition, order type equals to, and then it will be a palliative care consult. Now, LookingGlass provides another very useful feature. It allows you to do the search even as you're doing your cohort build. Let's take a look at that. So now we're going to go to Event Canvas. We're going to create a new cohort. And let's say we wanted to build a cohort of palliative care consults. Now we know from our search that it would be order non-meds type equals to palliative care consult. But suppose you didn't do the search first. You want to do this as part of workflow. You click on New Event Definition. You don't know what to put here in terms of the event. In our case, we know because we looked it up and we know it's going to be an order non-med start. Since we don't know, we leave it blank, and now we have to ask for help. There's a new feature here in LookingGlass right here. You left click on it, and suddenly a search opens up. So let's type palliative. I want palliative care, and let's search for that. And it tells me here are the places where that word palliative shows up. Let's look at order non-med start. And you see an ambulatory referral to home health, ambulatory referral to palliative care, IP consult, palliative care consult. Let's just choose palliative care consult now. And notice we haven't selected the event type yet. We haven't selected the condition. But we know we're going to want to have order non-med start of the type palliative care consult. LookingGlass lets you left click on this and drag it over to the definition side. It then asks me, do I want this attribute type? Do I want to create a set of this sort? Okay. And now what it's done is it's set the event type to order non-med start, and it's automatically built it in so that it has a palliative care consult in this condition line. Unfortunately, it doesn't give it a very good name. But you can now update and close. Well, I call it palliative care consult here so I know what it is. Palliative care consult. You can now update and close, and your event type and condition is all taken care of for you. You were able to do your search as you were building your event type. You're able to drag it over, and now you're able to update and close. You just update and close, and now you have the event type palliative care consult. You put in your duration, you put in your earliest, you put in your demographics, you update and close, and you're rapidly able to build an event even though you didn't know to begin with what was the event type and what was the condition.